we need to big up, first and foremost, we need to big up man like Chuckie.
Facts.
Chuckie for
Big up Chuckie, man.
episode 119.
Yeah, 100%.
Things were said, things were spoken of. I think we addressed some things.
Yeah.
Clear the air on some things.
Absolutely.
It's always good to give someone a platform to further elaborate on what they said.
Yeah.
And then, if what they said you still don't agree with it, fair enough. But you got to give people the platform
their space
to elaborate on what they said. So shout out to him.
Yeah, it was way overdue.
We've been trying for a minute. It's just glad how it just aligned up with how outside's getting a little bit hot. In the kitchen, but
you just got back from Dubai, so shout out to Chucks, man. I appreciate coming down to the show. You are locked into the Drizzy Morgan Show, where real conversation meets culture, humor, and accountability. Breaking down the biggest conversations, sparking up real heat in the culture this week, from Akaash Singh, marriage hitting the internet spotlight, and whether partners are oversharing for content, to Melyssa Ford's departure from the Joe Budden Podcast, and what it reveals about misogyny, groupthink, and industry pressure. There's big news in boxing. Ding, ding, ding. And much, much more. He goes by the name of Drizzy Sakafet Freckles.
And he goes by the name of Morgan Corned Beef and Rice Heights.
And we're in the man cave, representing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, dons and donuts everywhere. Welcome to the Drizzy Morgan Show. This is episode 120. Let's go!
Hey,
yo.
How well do you know your history in regards to like historical events?
Depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the subject.
Okay. In history, where do you think studs come into it?
Studs?
Yeah, like in historical events, where do you think studs, the rise of studs came into historical events? Because we never see them in history books, right? Like, where were they created? What was the spark for the stud revelation?
That's a good question.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not in history books.
And we're not talking about studs on the bottom of crepes.
No, or boots, or men.
We're talking about female donettes.
Cosplaying as men. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where
are they? Where are they in the history books? It's like, oh, it was that moment right there in 1875 that the first one called Jeremiah popped up and was like,
what comes off the dome piece? Lady of Rage. That's what comes off the dome piece. Next Friday. She was in Next Friday. She was definitely.
Yeah.
I felt like she was checking for my gal.
Yeah. Okay, that's a shout.
You know what I mean? All in black, the jeans.
So prior to that, they were just lurking in the background?
Prior to that, they were lurking.
Okay. No, it's just something for the history books, man. Like, you just don't, you could probably pinpoint when the first girl-on-girl interaction or courting took place. Courting.
Yeah.
But like studs, them.
Yeah. They're running things.
And then
right
when
now.
they're walking around with, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
I've seen quite a few.
There's some hot ones too.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say you're lying. I've seen some that are definitely trying to counter the typical stereotype.
Yeah.
One looks like Frank Butcher, and then the other one looks like Ashanti.
Yeah. They got some of them like hot. They got a fade, the markup, but then do you know what I mean? They
got little tattoos,
but everything underneath is still.
They all like to wear wife beaters.
I know, brother.
I thought they were pro-female, but they all wear wife beaters. It's interesting.
The irony. Big up Mojo. Big up.
Who are you picking up off the back of that? I need to know.
Big up Jojo Montana, the great people. Oh God, Jojo.
The King Jaffe Joe himself.
Jaffe in the building.
Just sit there like, yo, what is
say nothing.
No, respect it, Joe.
Big up Jojo Montana. Big up Boss Lady Keisha in the building.
Each and every time.
And we're back again for another fortnight. Don't forget, people, we are on all DSPs. So like and share and subscribe. And don't forget, we're on our YouTube channel as well, Drizzy Morgan Show. Check us out. We've got new content on there as we speak. So let's get into it, my brother.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
It was a packed weekend. Things were happening.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good, bro. Shout out to my boy Zush, linked up. Went to watch The Running Man, which was good. What else happened the weekend? We're in that low, innit? That low. This apparently is going to be the last low we have football-wise because they're going to rearrange it so that it's all, when the international break happens, it happens. And it doesn't happen until the next bare months in advance. Right. So it's international break now. Football's going on. Shout out to Jude Bellingham, man. If you ever need a prime example of they love you, then they hate you again.
Yep.
You live long enough to go from the hero to the villain.
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham is that guy, man.
Facts.
It's confusing, but here we are. And then we had the boxing. But we'll get into that in a bit. But how was your weekend?
The weekend was okay. Like, went to visit Mumsy, went to visit my brother. My cousin passed away recently. Condolences. So, like, kind of...
If you don't mind me asking, what was... Is he or she? What was the age?
My older cousin is like big cousin, Chris. Just, it's unfortunate, to be fair, like natural causes.
Yeah, okay.
But he was suffering from cancer. So yeah. So it was one of them ones where it kind of, I got the text message and then just had to ride out basically. My auntie, his mum lives near my mum.
Yeah, okay.
So I had to go pee. Just do the nephew thing, have some food, chill, reminisce, talk about family, and just kind of it's a real one, because like what it has done for me, because I've been up 2 weekends in a row. Right. What it does for me, it gives me time to kind of reflect on who I am as an individual, as a man, as a black man. Like my auntie talking about her heritage and her father and her father's father. And it was like, wow, this super long line of my family that's that it was really interesting to know. My great grand uncle was a veterinarian and had bread. Didn't know that. Had a lot of land in Jamaica. My auntie was telling us plenty of stories. Shout out to my cousin Mo. Condolences, because it's his older brother. Yep. And yeah, bro, just one of them ones. Really, I actually missed the boxing completely.
No, I understand. Well,
I was just in the zone.
I mean,
and I don't know, man.
You got more important.
I didn't feel like it was enough of a spectacle for me to. I
was meant to go, You
supposed to go?
I was meant to go, but
right.
Just timings didn't line up. But I was meant to go. The offer came through.
Yeah.
It was maybe like a slow cook.
Yeah.
But then when it hit, you definitely felt it like, oh shit, it's you know what I mean, and there's rugby on as well. So London was pretty.
Yeah, that's right.
People was traveling up and
50.
Yeah.
I see that. Because obviously I watched the highlights the next day. I see 50 come out still representing.
Yeah. So it's, you know what, like that's definitely the first one, this one. I'm gonna put them two as combined, and I'm gonna just say this is what boxing's about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Donnie's just going in the ring and just slugging it out, man. Totally different contrasting results, obviously, because Conor won this one.
That's right.
Very dominant performance.
I saw the highlights. It looked like he was controlling that.
Yeah, it was weird because pre-fight, I was saying to my older brother, shout to Merv, I was like, bro, I just don't like Conor. He comes across very aggressive in like interviews and stuff, especially when he's on across the table to like Chris, and I think Chris uses that to his advantage because he's just cool, chilled out, and he triggers him by just being cool, chilled out, like he's. Nothing really bothers him.
Yeah.
And that irates Conor even more.
Like he's above it.
But in the ring, it was the reverse.
It felt like when I was watching the highlights, and you can elaborate on it more because you watched the fight, like he had something to prove.
Yeah, I think, because going 2-0 or 0-2, I should say, sorry, to you, man, Junior, would sting, and it'll probably make him start questioning, well,
yeah,
he was a late bloomer.
Of course.
He was a late bloomer in this thing, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
But he did the job. Eubank Jr. definitely looked like if there was another month before this fight, he could have done with that.
Right.
For prep. But all credit to Conor, kept the cool and kept to the game plan, which, you know, you do as a boxer.
Yeah.
You got to be very disciplined to be a boxer because the training's on you, but then it's to the point where it's like people are telling you what to do each round.
Yeah.
It's not just go there and punch.
No, you've got people in your ear, your coaches in your ear.
You know what I'm saying?
The crowd.
Right, this ain't working. We're going to come back to this maybe a couple rounds later, but do this and switch. Yeah, you got to be disciplined because me, I could be stubborn at times and I'm just like, I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
But you got to have those people to sit.
Oh, you have to.
So big number.
What was the round that he got lit to I see him get punched in the back of the head and he went straight to the ground.
So I think it was the last 3 rounds that we saw Eubank Jr.
Yeah. One
of them looked like a bit of a stumble, but he definitely got licked down twice.
Yeah.
Got back up. But you got to do. You don't want to stay laid down, innit?
No, you can't. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be up at a league show, like
facts.
You know. But now, big them up, man.
Big them up, man.
I don't know if we're gonna get a trilogy. I don't know. I mean, the options there.
They're saying there's not.
Yeah, Conor hit that on the head. Like,
he's not doing it.
He's like the ghost I was chasing.
Yeah, he's done it. Yeah,
cool.
I respect it.
Now he's got a title belt. He's got a title fight offered to him. Ben. So so big him up, man. We'll see what happens with Chris, but yeah, I think Chris will be alright. Do you know what I mean? But with all that happen, that seems like it's so far in the distant wind mirror because now it's been confirmed. Man, like AJ's popping back outside.
Yep. So I heard
Jake Paul.
I heard,
and they're taking it to MIA, Miami.
I heard
he needs to stay focused.
I heard
because Miami he's stay focused. Don't get distracted by them palm trees and
Hey, so we got the news on Monday.
Yeah,
right. So big news in the boxing world. Anthony Joshua, former 2-time heavyweight champion and Olympic gold medalist, is officially stepping into the ring with none other than YouTuber superstar Jake Paul. The fight is set for December 19th at the Acacia Center in Miami. Live globally on Netflix, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's 8 rounds.
Yeah. It's officially a fight.
It's officially a fight.
It's not an exhibition.
No. Because that's what they've been saying.
That's what they've been pushing for.
They've been pushing that.
But it's officially a fight.
Yeah. Fans are divided because there's a lot of division with AJ's comeback. And I don't know. How do you feel about it, first and foremost?
Hey, man. If you can't get the fights you want, and the bread's on the table, hey, man, stay active.
Yeah.
Pick up. You're not fighting for free.
Yeah, facts.
Like, so, you know, and to be fair, I feel like the money is attached mainly to Jake Paul's name. If you really think about it, you're not going to fight Crawford because you're in a different weight class than him.
Yeah.
Canelo, that they're kind of the same. Like, Jake Paul's name is attached to something. There's bread on the table, and he comes with Netflix, so Netflix is bread on the table.
Yeah.
And they're Miami. Lord have mercy.
Do you? When I hear Jake Paul, I do hear Papi Show.
Yeah.
I do. Okay. And I understand money for run, as you said at the beginning of the show.
Legit.
But it feels...
Right, yeah.
But if you're a purist, if you're a boxer and you're into the purist side of it, this does look like a...
Now, I hear it, but he can box. Is he the best boxer? No. But he can hold his own.
He's going to get wrapped up in a spliff.
Fine. And get paid? Hey, that's just the way it is.
How do you think that? Do you agree? Do you think that
it's not going to go 8 rounds?
Do you think it's going to be one-sided?
It's not going to go 8 rounds.
Yeah.
I would give it, out of respect to Jake, I'll give it 4, 5, max 6. But by then, I'm expecting man to be limb dragging on the floor, trying to say things like, I don't want to be knocked out. But yeah.
Why do people love watching underqualified celebrities step into a professional lane and challenge someone who actually paid their views?
Because I don't think any human should tell another human you can't do that.
No.
And it's not like the boxing thing. No, it's double entendre, but the putting someone in a box thing, I don't like that.
Right.
I just feel like if you're gonna do something and you dedicate yourself to it, I don't care if you grew up and didn't want to be a boxer.
Yeah.
But you liked what you saw. You might have saw who's his era. His era's probably like Pacquiao and Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
You saw that, and as a kid, and it happens to all of us. We'll go watch a film that inspires us to like just halfway through the film, you're like, yeah, you know what? When I'm done here, I might have to set up a little plan to go do a little boom, 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 boom. And he was like, cool. And he's got the resources.
For sure.
So, and he has been dedicating himself to boxing. So I'm just like, yo, if you like go all in though, like I do feel like he's and ahhing. It's like, bro, just dedicate yourself to Jake.
Jake. Yeah, but
just sign up and like I'm a footballer. I'm a boxer. Get someone to represent you and go chase a little.
But that's my problem. My problem is it feels like he doesn't take it seriously enough.
I think he does. I just don't think he sees it as something he wants to do full time.
Right.
I think that's I think
it's a layer.
He likes boxing.
Does he even do? Does he even really? Obviously, he started off as a YouTuber. Him and his brother was really doing this YouTube thing. But since then, you ain't really. He ain't been in the spotlight.
It's on the boxing thing because he's getting them checks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's getting them checks, and like from the time he feels like he can attempt to clown Mayweather by going like, oh yeah, this is my jet, and I'm like, all right, cool. You're YouTube what, bro? YouTube what?
Is he protecting his legacy or is he sacrificing all of that for the bag?
Who?
AJ.
His legacy's fine, bro. Just like pop out. Like, yo, where's the other ones? What we want to see, Donnie's over there just having bare kids. So what's AJ got to do? Just sit there twiddling his thumbs?
Yeah.
Like, in an ideal world, we'd have got a trilogy with AJ and Fury. In an ideal world, a belts included. Man like Parker, what's his name? Joshua Parker?
Yeah.
Not Joshua Parker. What's his name, man? Something Parker.
Oh, I know what you're talking
about. He just got caught in his bloodstreams, traces of cocaine after the last fight. What we doing, bro? How you having blow before a fight, bro?
He's gonna get a lot of criticism though.
No, he will.
Because you can't really win, can you?
No, he beats him. Well, we expect you to beat him. Lose. What the was that?
Yeah.
Bro, all that matters is the check cleared. How many zeros? What, there was 8 zeros behind.
What's it? 50 mil?
Come on, bro. Bro, 8 is I know AJ ain't been out there like that, but I'm assuming AJ's pop out price is not cheap.
No.
You know what I mean? And to be worthwhile, he's probably at least requested 25.
It's a lot of money.
You think I care about people that go, oh, but he's not a full-time boxer?
No. I mean, bro, like, put it this way, Drizzy, I'm only questioning the way that it's sanctioned. Bro, if anyone wants the bread, anybody like that is going to take the bread. I'll take the bread. Don't get twisted. I just feel like, obviously, there is a kind of a imbalance in the way that these things are put together. And I get it. People are going to turn up. I'm certainly going to watch. You know what I mean? I'm certainly going to watch.
Yeah, brother.
But it's just the way that it's all been put together. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
It's slowed down now, but, you know, we've seen, quote unquote, dream matchups done via AI, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And it's slowed down now, but there was a period of time where we was getting a lot of Martin Luther King videos in the wrestling ring. Like, I had a dream, I am the dream, and like all that stuff. And, you know, the family came out and said, no, we don't like this. And it slowed down. I haven't seen those type of videos for a while, which is interesting because with the research I'd done, basically, I believe, and I'm seeing a lot of pushback online, there's people on two sides. There's people on the left side that are saying, yo, AI is great.
Yeah.
And there's people on the right side who are saying, yo, this is making mofos lazy.
Yeah.
And
that is a conversation.
It's getting too out of control with what people are doing. Like I see some Donny sitting in a car and he's literally sitting in a pool of just like bare chicken.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he's just, I see a Donny with a jacket on that allows you to put alcohol in the jacket. I don't know if you see that one.
No,
so it's like, it's got these like little bubble things. It's like a bubble jacket.
Oh, you know, I've seen that.
And he's got that head, like, yeah,
and he can pour
in it and then it's drink.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's an AI.
Okay, cool. That's funny, dumb stuff. But it's now the deep fakes are getting like really hard to. Before you could tell like, oh yeah, someone's face when it turns left, so there's a little chink there. Yeah. But now the deep fakes are getting very seamlessly, like, you know, and you know, like researching it, it's just like there's so many different versions of AI. Like so many different versions of artificial intelligence from the you know, it's you got the ones that create things. Prime examples, the chat GBTs and stuff like that.
Yeah, which I
ask
love.
them to do something, they'll do it.
Yeah.
Then you got like the robotic one, which is when because there are robots out there.
Of course.
So those that help robots to interact with people.
Yep.
Like move from here to there, this and the third. You got the like the responsive identifying ones that you'll see at like airports and stuff.
What was that?
Walking through.
Yeah.
Face recognition.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle with regards to AI, but then I had to check myself and go, oh snap, I've been using AI for a long time. Because when I use Siri on my phone,
you're using
AI.
Yeah, it's.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's cool. Don't say nothing. But like, so you got that. Then there's like the planning and the scheduling one, which is like helping you do things. Like I would say probably like companies like Amazon that are using it, etc., etc.
Right.
But the worrying thing is, when I was checking out this artificial intelligence stuff, is that some people are starting to put a date on when they think it's just gonna run the show.
It's gonna go mad. I think they're
saying 2027. Bruh.
That's scaremongering. 100%.
It is, but
it's scary. Like it depends how you look on that. I think you can look at it both ways. As you can go, AI needs to go, we need to sanction it, that word again, and we need to make sure that we regulate it properly. Or you go, you move with the times, this is what it is now, and this is where we're going, and that's what we're going into the future with.
Yeah, I think what the people that are dubious about artificial intelligence are like, okay, where is the safe switch for if it gets too hectic? Yeah. Where's the safe switch go? Okay, this is too mad now. Boop, you press that button and it just shuts down everything, and then we might start again or whatever. Yeah. I think that's what a lot of the naysayers are like dubious about is that. But you know, I saw a survey the other day where it's like 11% of Brits are 11% of Brits are worried that their partner will leave them for an AI robot.
What?
Yeah. What would an AI robot stud version look like?
I couldn't trust a bitch. I couldn't trust a bitch. You gotta have them as men first.
Yeah.
Test their motherfuckers out, and then take it from there to okay, cool. We can kind of, because a stud, bruv.
A stud.
If it all goes wrong, robot. If it goes wrong,
yeah, you might be on the receiving end, boy. You might be on the receiving end. Oi. Yeah, nah, it's
a stud badding you up in the middle of the living room,
bro. In my house,
nah,
and I'm the one pay the rent.
Nah,
I'm the one providing you with a place to stay, and you just unplugged yourself from the charging plug and you come to bad me up while I'm drinking hot chocolate in my boxers.
I walked over to you swinging. You like, yeah. And then you're trying to control it by going, no, stop. Bro, whatever the name is.
And then you hear it out somewhere, Adlib just goes, take that. Bro, what we did? What's going on, bro? Why is my AI robot got a box cut? What's going on, bro? Why is my AI robot got Tim's on and jean shorts? I tell you, like, the Amazon Prime delivery with the baby oils on the way.
Brother.
What's happening?
Bruv, listen to this.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
Listen to the words. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're through to the Drizzy Morgan Show. You're in the building right now. Let's go.
Try to replicate Brother Robert Nesta Marley.
But that sounds calm though. And it sounds when I put it on the subs earlier, it beat, bro. This is what's happening. You had 50 Cent's version.
You know what else will beat? that AI stud robot.
You got to find them though. Yeah. You got to find people who make. That's the cut-off point. You know. Remember Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Where they had to go find the guy who started it all and.
Yeah. Okay, see, so here's where I have a moral dilemma because obviously when you peep into
a black person.
Nah, never. Nah. That'd be unruly. A black AI. Nah.
Like the source.
Nah.
Source is not.
Hey, that'd be crazy.
They're not letting a black person control.
Nah. They're worried about the Caucasian version. A black one?
Yeah, it's peak.
It's out of control. But the moral dilemma I have is like these things here when people go, oh, what would a 50 Cent version of in the club in like a 60s style sound like?
Yeah,
that's do you know what I'm saying? Because now you got the tools to do that. But
and the people are making money off that. Because if you copyright, all of that sort of stuff is going on right now.
Bro, hold on. I knew this would come to good use, bro. You just played that song there. You just reminded me of something, bro. This AI stuff is getting out of control. I know you've seen these videos as well. They've been popping up out of everywhere. All right, let me make sure I choose the right one. Okay, let me go.
The Sora 2 stuff.
Let me go with.
That's super advanced though.
Okay.
What's that?
All right, I did. Okay, disclaimer: I did not make this one. Okay, I'm just saying now.
A white person made it.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know who they are, but it's their type of imagination that made this video, this thing. Yeah. All right. Where's the? Okay, run it. Okay, I'm gonna run it. All right, hold on. I did not make this one. Okay. Right.
These two Donnies are bonkers.
Moms, I like girls.
What? No son of mine is going to be straight.
I want my booty cheeks intact.
Brave enough to swing the right way.
Nah, that's a video. Nah, it's gonna get out of control. What I'm scared about is when celebrities start getting bumped and they start putting celebrities in certain videos, in certain compromising situations.
Someone is creating the inside of a peak Diddy party as we speak, bro.
Yeah, they tried to say Lil Nas X was an AI when he was walking down the street on a mad team, but apparently that was him. Yeah.
Well, the same Donny that signed off and agreed to doing a video in the realms of hell and twerking for the.
He's lost the plot.
Cool.
Now. He's fully.
Okay, he wasn't AI then, but now he's on the road. He's AI. All right, cool. Say no more. Sidebar.
Talk to me.
To Sandra's daughter. To Sandra's son.
Yep.
We need you're on the clock.
Yeah,
you know as Bouncer likes to say, you got 24 hours.
Yeah, you got 24
hours Sandra's son, you got 24 hours. You need to step it up and do something. I need to see your contribution to Jamaica, brethren.
Yeah, he's still...
I need to see your contribution to Jamaica because you've benefited them. You're one of the artists that's benefited the most off the Jamaican culture.
Facts.
Where are you, brethren?
Bro, he's still arguing with Pusha T.
Bro, they're putting that some little special edition hoodie in collaboration with Vibes, and $100 for every hoodie sold goes to Jamaica. Bro, the money you spent to design the thing, approve it, get the materials, print it off and all that, why not just triple that and send it to Jamaica? What's he doing?
And this is not about, like you could argue some celebrities don't tell you when they're doing charity work for people. Do you know what I mean?
That's fine. But right now,
in this
it's
situation,
not that time.
No, it's not.
It's a natural disaster.
You got
now
bread,
it's not that time.
You got bread. You bit bare off the culture. Let's go.
You keep breading up Vibes.
You
gave Vibes an OVO chain.
Yeah, Popcorn. You bread up Popcorn.
He's on your label.
Yeah, he's still arguing
Sandra's son.
Arguing with Pusha T. He's still arguing Pusha T, liking comments.
So he's liking because allegedly there's a 10-year difference between Pusha T and
his missus.
And his not his girlfriend, his wife.
Yeah, exactly.
His wife.
Yeah.
And you're liking that, but you was meant to be with Lotto's little sister.
That's why man pissed on him.
Allegedly.
He came out the other day and said he didn't. He said he's claiming that.
But you wouldn't claim that either, would you? I'm not letting that rumor fly.
Yeah, but that's 15 years later, man. Come on, bro. Like,
I bet it was a stud that pissed on him. Could you imagine? Hey, they're dangerous, bro. Nah, you gotta pay attention, bro. Hey, Sandra's son, I need you to step up because Khaled has stepped up. Nicki Minaj has stepped up, and to all you people that have been donating clothes and stuff, but you've been donating stuff that you was gonna throw away in that.
Yeah, I see.
Bun you lot.
Yeah, I saw that.
You lot are scumbags of earth.
Shout out to White Yardie running things.
You lot are scumbags of the earth.
Yeah, man.
These people are not desperate. They're not begging. They're human beings.
Right.
Give them clothing. If you're gonna donate clothes, even if you go Primani and just go spurge £50 on clothes, we need fresh clothes, new clothes, unused clothes that are still fresh. Don't be giving them no stuff that you was gonna throw away, thinking you're doing them a favor. You're disrespecting them.
Yeah. Smelly clothes, iron clothes, unwashed.
What we doing, bro?
Just dashing away old things,
nah,
bro.
Man, you lot are moving nasty, bro.
But you do the moral thing and go, I was giving away my clothes. Like, nah, don't do that.
Yeah, no, we're not begging out here, bro. Our cousins, our distant cousins in Jamaica need us right now.
Be respectful.
Every little helps. If you can't supply P, supply clothing or spread the word or something.
I'll tell you about someone that's not supplying P right now.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
PSA to men everywhere. From me, Morgan Heights, stop letting your women talk online. Stop. Don't let them do it. And if you do, proofread everything they're going to say beforehand before they go outside and embarrass you. It's disgusting. It ain't good. And man, them are looking like super simps out here because they don't know how to speak to their lady. And it's not about being disrespectful. It's just about understanding. We call it a partnership because that's what it is. Two people coming together in harmony, trying to make something work. Okay, so I say that to say, comedian and Flagrant 2 host Akaash Singh, his wife, Justine, has just launched her own podcast. And it's called The Main Character Pod. Wow, the irony of it. The main character. All right. And the internet is going crazy because she's revealing personal details about their marriage. It's gotten so messy that Myron from Fresh and Fit has jumped in publicly questioning their relationship and turning it into a full-blown social media debate. It all began because Andrew Schultz and Akaash had Fresh and Fit on their podcast about 3 years ago. And here's a snippet of what kicked off what I would call an online beef.
Like, what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots.
Like, Akaash is the extreme. Like, Akaash only dates brown.
Oh, okay.
Akaash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an Indian woman.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
Now you watch them fucking, you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien.
Yeah.
Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as fuck.
And you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akaash is married. Mark is married, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
And it looks like that's what's happening right now. He's called it out, and it seems like it's right. So you could hear Akaash berating Myron and I forgot the next Donny's name.
Yeah,
Fresh and
it
Fit.
doesn't matter.
Fresh and Fit, because parts of it I agree. If you say you don't date your own race, I think you're weird. But what they went on to talk about is the fact that just don't let your woman control the narrative in your in your household. Don't let them do that. Because once they understand, once your partner, once your woman, once your girlfriend understands she's running things and she's more valuable than you are gonna be a what do you call it? A welcome mat, right? So from there, Akaash's wife is outside with a gun now. She's got her own podcast. Myron was ready to take his opportunity to take his shot after that episode came out. And they obviously, Fresh and Fit, they kind of typically talk about women of her kind on their show. So here is, here's some of the things she talks about. And bear in mind, Akaash is the breadwinner. He earns the P. She don't do nothing, right?
Yeah, she's a stay-at-home wife, right?
Okay, hi, my name is Jasleen, and these are things that I do as a stay-at-home wife. Or sorry, I don't do. I don't cook, I don't clean, and I don't do my husband's laundry. I do cook sometimes if I feel like it, and I clean up sometimes, like if it's like a mess or things like that. I feel that I don't have to do things to justify or prove my worth that I'm allowed to do this. And here are some of the things that I do. I pick out movies.
So what do you do then, Jasleen? If you don't cook or you don't clean and you don't contribute financially to your relationship, what the fuck are you doing?
I can't tell you what she does do, but I can tell you what she misses.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses who could not tell me nothing. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like, sometimes it like literally hurts my heart.
It hurts your heart.
And your vagina
Wait,
as well.
it hurts your heart.
And her vagina.
So you're sitting online and you're reminiscing about you popping your naan bread back in the day.
No, she didn't say that. Because she's a virgin. Akaash married a virgin. Akaash married a virgin. He's a virgin. She's a virgin.
That's what you said.
I don't know how long you stay a virgin for once you get married, but she said to him, she's a virgin. So I don't know if that was AI, if that was generative AI.
No, because I saw that on TikTok.
But she said...
That's on her page.
She said she is a virgin. I've also seen, and it might be generative AI again, she's on the show, what's it called again? Main character?
Main character.
Which is a real show.
Yep.
And she is telling her co-host,
crazy.
I have visions, because someone said in a question, would you ever have a threesome with your co-host's husband?
Akaash's brethren and the co-host's husband.
And she said for verbatim,
she's on it.
She's on it. She's trying her hardest to make it happen.
My God.
Now you can laugh and joke and kiki and ha, but they always say there's at least an ounce of truth in a joke that you're telling.
Yeah.
And sometimes
that's funny.
And sometimes you might be saying things to test the water to be like, to try to read the room. Like, oh, I'll get that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. I just find this whole thing hilarious. It could never be the man them. You see the man them, yeah? You can accuse the man them a lot of things, but being walked on like a dirty rug ain't happening. You're a stay-at-home wife. Sweetheart, what did Akaash say? Oh, sometimes I'll come home from being a breadwinner.
Yeah.
I'll be tired and stuff.
Yeah.
She be telling me she's tired.
I saw that.
What was you doing, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired from shopping.
Pilates, she said.
And that as well.
Pilates.
And he said, sometimes I try to get a workout in the morning to start my day. And he'd be like, oh, babe, I'm going to get a workout and all that. And she'll say to him, oh, babe, I'm tired still. Can you take, the dog's name's Happy. Can you take Happy for a walk? Bro, hey, Akaash, let me tell you something, bro. You just need to get yourself a stud AI robot, bro. At least you know you're going to have a companion, someone you can interact with. I saw a video, bro.
Oh, shit. That is my worst nightmare.
She is arguing with him on a TikTok video.
About her closet.
Brother.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. She had like 98% of the closet space, and then she goes to him, well, you've got enough room over there with your little 2%. I was like, what's going on?
Brother, but this is the thing. He is enabling her. He's enabling her. Because he ain't the man. He's not the man in his relationship.
Bro, he ain't been the man. I don't think he's ever been a man, bro.
I don't know, man. It's peak.
I don't understand.
Like,
you are the breadwinner. That doesn't mean that you're meant to be out here making commands and being rigid and being strict. But Akaash,
where's the line between content and disrespect? Where is the line?
Bro, that line's dissolved, bro. The one time she cleaned the line that separates the disrespect and the content. She is out here, listen, I'm predicting this right now. She's going to end up in a passa where she's going to end up in a very curious position with her co-host's partner. I'm giving this pod 2025. I don't think this pod makes it 2027.
Before we hear more.
We're going to hear a passa that allegedly she tried to make a move on her co-host's husband. Her husband is sitting right there. And she's talking about this Donnie like it's just, they're in a group chat.
She say he got big dick energy. And how his penis is a certain size and all them things there. And your man is sitting there and you're just talking hella greasy, bro.
You paid way too much attention. Cause I saw that same clip, but I didn't record that information.
You know what it is? All right, let's talk about it, yeah? I could talk about it. Do you want to talk about it if it was you, or do you want to talk about it if it was me?
Okay, first of all,
let's go.
You have a PhD certificate in marriage life.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you give your 2 cents first.
The internet is so techie because when you become somebody, somewhat of a public figure, people are always going to dig into your personal life. So it's for you to really, really home in on strategically keeping everything as possible offline.
Yeah.
So we're talking children, where they go school, your wife's business, your wife's place of work, and what your wife puts out into the world. Now, there's been times in in episodes on this pod where I've had to show my wife, babe, this is what we talk about. Do you clear it or not? Yeah. Sometimes she's gone, that's hella funny. Sometimes she's gone, babe, and I'm editor, so I just took the thing out. Yeah. That is a sign of respect. The problem I'm seeing right now, especially in society, and I'm seeing it online, and especially with this Akaash Don, is this woman don't respect him. And clearly, money can't buy you love. So, you can be a male, married, the breadwinner, and you still get taken the piss out of. And this is my thing to the man them, like, make sure that you find a woman who respects you first. Respect is first. Because as soon as the disrespect happens, you're gonna start looking crazy. And especially if your woman all of a sudden now wants to be an online content creator and is talking up your things, brother. That's nuts, brother. Like, same thing with Steph Curry, nuts, simp. Same thing with Will. I said that 4 or 5 years ago when Will went and boxed my man in his jaw side at the award ceremony. Will ended up sitting around a red table with his woman saying, yeah, I was in an entanglement with your son's brethren. Brother, that's not happening to me, brother. That can't. Because it's not, this conversation ain't based on, oh, I'm a dictator, do as I say. This is a conversation between a man and a woman and going, babe, yeah, just make sure that when you go out in the world, you represent me fully. Because what I don't see from a lot of partnerships is the partner doesn't understand that you are a reflection of who you're talking about. So you might be thinking, right, I'm making him look crazy. No, you're making yourself look crazy. Yeah. It's unbelievable, bruv. There has to be boundaries. You have to have boundaries. Now, everybody's relationship different. You might say to me, you might be in a relationship, Joe might be in a relationship, and you lot are a little bit more loose with it. That's your relationship. That's got nothing to do with me. Everyone has different ways of expressing themselves. You know, like some man, as soon as they come out of the house, they want to talk about gal.
Yeah.
Bro, I sit in my house, my wife's in the kitchen, I talk about gal. That's not my thing, bro. Like, I'm not trying to, it's like certain man just ain't in control of with their movements and how they run their household. And clearly, this Donny isn't a problem. And as you just said, bruv, it might be down the line we see this thing escalate more because she just looks rebellious, bruv. She just comes across like, she doesn't really care about her man's feelings. She's getting bread. He's looking after her. She knows he's a simp. He was a virgin and you was tearing out your naan bread everywhere. So you ain't got no leg up. Excuse the pun. It's Pete, bro. Akaash, praying for you, my G.
Boy, I mean...
Bonkers.
Akaash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband. And I don't often find men that measure up to him, and like Nav completely measures up to him, if not more. Can I just say, you're like, not in a weird way, he's so good looking.
Oh, thank you. Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because
Never, my girl. Never.
You know,
never. No.
You know, the streets ain't for everybody. That's why we have pavements, right?
Facts.
Sometimes, bro, you just have to cut your losses. You know what?
She belongs to the streets.
He may have done the calculations in his head and go, damn.
This is all I can get.
No. Damn, we're so far in now. If I do drop the D word on her, clearly not dick, he ain't dicking her down.
She's going to clean up.
He's thinking, bro, it's cheaper for me to just
keep her.
It's making me look like a...
Bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I tried to check his net worth, and it's coming like 200-something K. It has to be more than that.
I mean, he's successful.
But what is this is the problem with current day society in regards to those that let people that don't even know them dictate how they're meant to move. What is wrong with having a wealthy partner and you lot have a mutual agreement? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go be the breadwinner.
Yep.
And you just be at home.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. You're a stay-at-home wife. As far as I'm aware, the only responsibility they have between them is
the dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
That dog should be going for walks, this and that. Why do you want to be famous?
Why do you want to do the extras?
You are coming across like there's a little bit of green in your eye towards your husband's.
Yeah. Because they met, you know where they met, innit?
What?
On one of the Brilliant Idiots shows. She met there. So I think, you know, when you're not the man and you get something and you're clearly punching, he might just think this is all I can get, brother.
But the problem is
he's got no confidence.
The worst combination is to be the guy who gets with the girl who, to everyone else outside looking in, goes, "You are punching above your weight," and then that guy gets pee.
Yeah.
Because she's having TikTok videos telling people about, the best bags to have is this, and this.
It's crazy.
I see her like about 20 bags. I don't know how many bags you need, but she had like 20 bags. And I'm just like, yo, your husband is a successful guy.
He's working hard.
He's no slouch. I don't mess with the platform he's on and the Donnie that runs that platform, but he's out there working, doing things. He's got a Netflix special and stuff like that.
He's doing his thing.
Yo, what's wrong with you being a stay-at-home wife?
He did,
she threw a tantrum because he must have said to her one time, "Oh, you know what? You can't blow." I'm just throwing a random figure out here. You can't blow 35K at this shopping place today. I'm gonna give you 10K instead.
Sometimes I raise my voice just because. Sometimes I'm in my house. I just raise my voice just to remember
who I am, where I come from, bro. But. Yo, and them man must be laughing at him. Their group chat must be flaming the ish out of him around other comedians.
Andrew Schultz must be, because Andrew Schultz is married as well, and I don't see a lick out of his missus. She don't say nothing.
According to the ex he had before, I think this one definitely ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
According to how he was moving with the last one, she's probably thinking it's not safe for me to say nothing. But it's yo, you don't have to be famous. No. Bro, I don't want to be famous. No. I just want the financial freedom.
Yes.
She's
already got it.
You have the financial freedom,
already has it.
But you're hungry for fame. You want to be famous. You're out here telling your husband you want to lick down your co-host's husband if you get the chance.
Mad.
What kind of street rat are you, man?
Good luck.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
I've had my own experiences of being around a certain type of a certain group of men who exhibit groupthink, and that groupthink tends to lean very misogynistically.
Melyssa Ford.
Oh, sorry. M. Ford, yeah?
M. Ford. Yeah. She's opened up a bigger question, which what's happened with her as 40 years old, strong personality, big platform, suddenly stops fitting into male heavily podcast environment. Was she pushed out? Did she walk away? Or was the dynamics always going to blow up?
You know what? I'm going to keep it, just from my perspective, it was visually, aesthetically, it depends how you receive the pod.
Yeah.
If you listen to the pod, audio-wise, it's nice to hear a break of the man them talking. It's a female voice. Even with our one, it's nice to have
that break up.
Cam's already there to, you know what I mean? Big her up. But, like, when you watch the video of the Joe Budden podcast, it's like Joe ish Ice Queen Flips Parks. Sometimes Imani might be there. Mark might be there. And then you throw Melyssa in there. So I've just named 7 Donnies before we got to the female. It just felt, I always thought it was very lopsided. And I always got frustrated with M. Ford because I felt like there were certain topics that she should have just grabbed by the horns.
Yes.
And just have everyone just listening and asking her questions. And sometimes she'd come across mum, just like, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, you don't have to be, you can speak on a real life situation and not throw anyone out there to cause embarrassment or whatever. And there were certain things, especially when it was female related topics. And I'm like, why are you not saying
Why
that?
are you not talking?
Why are you letting Joe talk from his perspective? Which is fine, but we need to hear from, there's a female in the room. It's different. It's us three are talking here now. But if there's a female in the room and we're talking about something related to a female, we have to hand it over to the female to break it down and help us understand.
Do you think she felt intimidated being in there?
Possibly. Because Joe, for one, is an intimidating personality.
Yeah.
Sometimes on purpose, sometimes not on purpose, sometimes just how he is.
Yeah.
But then you throw in Ice into that.
Yeah.
And she's had bare back and forth with Ish to the point where he's like, are them two
they're doing something.
rubbing his cheeks or something?
Yeah.
Then you throw Flip in there, who's hilarious, but then Flip can just go off on one.
Yep.
And then recent times we saw, like, sometimes her and Mark were having, like, it almost felt like I'm the old guard, and then Mark comes in.
Her and Mark kind of got on. When Mark came to the show, her and Mark were kind of like allies a lot of the time, where Mark has got like that
He's
kind
the
of
intellect of the show.
Yeah. And
You know
he kind of, he leans to the women side of conversations.
He definitely plays both sides like in Africa. But I think it's important to do that because it allows balance.
Yeah.
Because Ish, Ice, Joe, Queen, Flips can all just talk from one perspective.
Yeah.
Mark gives you I hang around with a lot of women and this is what they feed back to me.
Yeah.
I may not agree with it, but here's what they feed back to me. What do you fellas think? And with Mel being there, she'd be like, oh, cool. I have a support system here, crutch, with this Mark guy.
Yeah.
But I always felt like the pod would have gone to higher heights if there was another female on there with Mel.
I agree, but I also felt like if Mel was a serious voice on the podcast, then it would have overshadowed everything else. I feel like she doesn't have that innate.
You know what is?
You know, like if you was to put someone like, if you dropped someone like
Remy Ma
in the building,
Remy Ma is eating Mike.
Is eating up airtime.
Whereas Mel sometimes felt like she was fighting for Mike's time.
Yeah.
And you can't be like that with these guys. And these guys aren't going to hold your hand because they're thinking like, you've seen how the pod operates.
Yeah.
If you're agreeing to come sit here, you're not sitting there for free. You're getting paid, by the way.
Yeah.
You've got it's kill or be kill in a way. And I just felt like her, at times it just felt like she was
Why is she there?
For the...
Bro, some episodes I'll be like, was Mel even on the show, brother?
You do a double take, like just to check, like
because I'm an audio listener of Joe Budden, because I'm like, right, Mel's actually there.
There's some things that they speak on that you're like, I want to see the visuals because I want to see visual expression on what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And sometimes Mel be like the whole Drake and Kendrick stuff. Even if you aren't supporting what Drake or you didn't feel like Drake delivered in the battle and stuff like that, you being Canadian, you should be talking from a perspective of letting us know what the temperature's like in Canada in regards to do they even know Kendrick's been giving his side of the disses because you know it's just straight over your state over there.
Yeah.
Like she's just timid most of the time.
They got at her, innit? They did get at her for that Drake situation. You know when Drake put out the tape with Party Next Door?
Yeah.
And what was that song called?
He said something like, oh yeah, big up the OG Mel. Something about, but standing next, it's not a good look standing next to a D head or something like that.
Give me a hug.
Yeah.
And she was overly celebrating that line in the tune. And I don't think Joe felt any type of way, but it was like...
no, but who's cashing your checks?
Yeah, exactly. Like
don't act like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because we all heard it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't glaze the guy who's shooting at your boss who's writing off your checks. And I know that's a nice check she's getting.
Yeah, but you know what it is as well? She doesn't come across like she's street savvy at all. And again, don't get it twisted. Beautiful woman, engaging.
Very.
Like, kind on the eye.
Very. Very.
But it just felt like she was in over her head.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt like she was just not... It started off where she got involved, and as you said, like when they spoke about like women's subjects on women, she just didn't take it with. She didn't take the ball by the horn, and she was too wishy-washy. Like sometimes you got to go out on a ledge. If you have an opinion, go out on a ledge with the opinion. She would just be intimidated by the rebuttals, and I don't like the way that she called, because obviously when she's gone on her podcast now. She's had Charlemagne as the first guest, and she's alluding that, and she's alluding that it wasn't a misogynistic podcast. That's rude, because they're not misogynistic. Joe's got a missus, Ice and Itch got missus.
Queen's is
married
for years.
Yeah,
Parks is married.
Yeah, Parks is married. So they always know the other side of how to deal with relationships on long terms. It's just that you just didn't hold your own on the show.
I think
maybe that was a part why she maybe left.
I think that she probably at times expected her hand to be held. Yeah. But that was never going to happen on that pod. You're right there, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she that was never going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
But it's like, I do think a second female on there, but then now I'm thinking of it, if you were to say and I just call the name, a Remy Ma-esque personality on there, it might highlight even more it might highlight even more the disparity, that's the gap in between personalities. Because Remy Ma will be on there. Remy Ma ain't gonna take no ish from no one, first of all. Remy Ma's got a lot to say. And the thing is, like, with the whole Me Too movement and the whole Diddy stuff and this, that, and the third, it's like, Mel, you've said anyone gives you a chance to say, you'll be like, oh, sometimes I've been in rooms where I'd have like a real short skirt on and this and that, and there's a bunch of dons around, and I'm a bit like concerned, like, what's right? God forbid, and thankfully nothing happened, touch wood.
Yeah.
Pause. But like, you know, you've experienced things. You can't have been in this industry for that long to not have an opinion on things.
But that tells me that if she opens her mouth too wide, she might cut a skeleton, might drop out of it.
Me in there,
Cameron got out of during her tenure out there.
Yeah,
she was there 2020. She's been there since 2022.
Yeah.
So she's there for a couple of years, and I just don't feel like it's unfortunate. Because do you think we'll ever find out the story of why she cut? No one still ain't saying that.
No, and I'm sure she probably got a nice little, all right, cool, what we're cutting our ties.
Severance package.
That. Yeah. I don't see the purpose of it.
No.
If you took a severance pay because you've decided this ain't a healthy environment for me, which is totally fine to admit that and move on. But if you're taking a severance pay, I think you just have to enjoy your severance pay and act like this thing never happened.
Yeah.
The whole going online and starting.
Don't stop.
That's
because then
nasty.
Because if you say something crazy, you know Joe, who has the biggest platform, and he starts chatting, it might get peak. And that's what annoyed me. They were so transparent on the show, and Melyssa wasn't as transparent as I would like her to be. And I'm not saying you have to tell everybody your business.
You don't have to.
But you have to be relatable at least.
And when it comes to women, and we're not saying, well, because she's a woman, she can speak on women's subjects. We're not saying that.
Yeah.
We're just saying that as a woman, there's certain things as us men cannot fathom. In regards to how it must feel to be a woman on certain subjects. And that's where she should have led,
thrived,
and educated, and just held the room in her hand.
I think she slightly got comfortable as well because the show was there before her, right?
Yeah.
So she's come through. Yeah. She's the life and soul of the party at the beginning. She's fly. We know who she is. And what she represented in hip hop and in the culture, and it's just like she just got there and thought like everyone else is going to speak.
And there's a lot. I know there's a lot of goons that probably just started watching it just for her.
Facts.
They never really cared for the Joe podcast, but that's someone that they've had prior.
Oh yeah, there was shots where she
imagination.
Walked, you see shots where she walked across.
A couple
of times.
That's for people like me, man.
Yeah, I was involved.
She got some strong legs in her, you know.
I wasn't looking at her legs. I was looking at.
I like to look from the feet up. Your feet, guy. Like
she got nice feet.
She has. Well, she's got some nice calf muscles, man.
She has.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't just not, bro. You see the size of my eyes. I don't just ish.
Yeah.
But it's like, you are, but you can be eye candy. There's nothing wrong with being eye candy.
Yeah, but
you can also be soul food as well.
Be brain candy.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man like Joe likes the soul food and the eye candy. He likes the best of both worlds.
Loves it. Loves it all, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Come on.
The hoodie and everything.
Bro, is it safe in there?
Yeah.
I just need to know, bro. Where's your phone? Hold on to that, bro.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
Kanye West, bro. Your boy.
Kanye Omari West.
What do you think? Peace. Seeking peace
same energy.
Yeah, same energy.
Same energy.
I went in a group. I did go in a group chat.
Yeah.
I did go in the group chat, and I was like,
same energy.
That's what we're talking about.
The energy we giving, the energy
giving
for
man
accountability
grace, giving grace.
Ginger J.
Yeah,
we're giving to Kanye West.
Yeah. Still a bumper hole, but listen, he came round.
Yeah,
had his say, and I respect it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. I know he's been through a lot, and I understand there's certain things that's happened in his life. But at the end of the day, if he feels like he's gone through this and he needs to redeem himself in some shape or form, I don't know if I like that there's a rollout. I don't know if I like that. And obviously everything on cam, but he's done a lot of things on cam. So it's kind of consistency if he does it on cam too. He's been disrespectful on cam.
Yeah. No, I think if you disrespect
on cam,
if you disrespect a tribe of people, a race of people, a certain group of people that have a certain faith publicly, the apology has to be publicly as well.
I think the money was drying up a little bit still.
I don't know. Well, I don't know problems with that side.
Certain man were paying bills, bro.
I don't no problem with that side.
Adidas.
I don't know problem with that side because we know they control.
I don't know what got into him. He was
angry.
Bro, he was getting to the bag as well.
Yeah, but he was angry. Hey, God forbid. I don't wish it on anyone. But when you're him, he's a Gemini, so I get it. But when his mum passed, it's no coincidence.
Yeah.
Everything was fine, publicly anyway, when his mum was there. As soon as his mum left, it's almost like his mum was like his moral compass.
Yes.
It was almost like she was like almost 10
stabilized
steps ahead of him to make sure everywhere's clear. You can walk through now.
Yeah.
When she left, and he was like, it's like a child being told, here's the keys to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Go do what you want to do.
Yeah.
He was trying to do everything, and it's got crazy. And then he meets Kim Kardashian, and it's like, this is the woman you fantasize about. Oh snap! Like, okay, okay.
Choices.
One day we're gonna get a confession out of Kanye, and
a real confession,
like in regards to like him and Kim Kardashian's like bedroom time, and I reckon some wild issues gonna pop up, bro. I reckon.
Well, him and his current wife are doing madness with Diddy.
They're divorced now.
Was it?
Yeah. You know the best Kanye era? The best Kanye era was when he was with Amber Rose, bro.
Yeah, that was cold.
See that Kanye era? Chef's kiss, man.
And the album was cold too.
Bro, the albums that came out when he was with Amber Rose,
cold.
Kanye was living his best life, man. Amber Rose was looking chef's kiss that era.
And that's why I get angry with him. And like, you got to understand my approach with Kanye West. Like, I bought his music. He was fully representing hip hop. I'm from the culture. I consider myself as a purist. And the things that he just came out and kept on saying, I was just like, bruv, you're digging yourself a hole, bro. Pause. Like, come on, man. So, fact remains, he's gone to the rabbi. He's held the rabbi's hand. The rabbi said, calm.
Let's give it 6 months.
Yeah.
Let's give it 6 months.
Facts.
And let's give it 6 months and see if there's an outburst. And then he goes, oh yeah, I didn't want to do that. I was asked to do that. I was forced to do that. No, let's see, 6 months. But I believe in the brother Kanye.
So he's on Fraud Watch too.
Who else is on Fraud Watch?
Dr. Umar.
Shut up.
Dr. Umar, Arnie Slot, Victoria Everest,
Sandra's son,
Drake.
He's on.
They're on Fraud Watch.
Fraud Watch.
They're on Fraud Watch.
I feel like there's someone else that needs to be on Fraud Watch. You know. I feel like there's someone we're missing on Fraud Watch. But anyway, you know, you hear this thing of like the saying of like, oh, someone so walked so everyone could run. Nah, in Eddie's case, Eddie didn't walk. Eddie ran so many laps around the track just so that the rest of them had an easy walk onto the track.
I love a dog.
My GOAT, Eddie, Edward, Reagan, Murphy. Listen.
Do you know what hit me, bruv, during the doc? When he said, because you alluded to it, when he said, I am the psychological soil of this whole thing.
Bro.
And when he said that, I was like,
the GOAT.
When you deep it, because my guy is Pryor, don't get twisted, But even though Pryor was a little ahead of...
I wasn't born.
Yeah, I was Eddie. That's my thing. That my lane is... But then I had to go back to Pryor. And when I go back to Pryor, I even watched Richard Pryor's, one of his stand-ups the other day, and I was absolutely creasing. Yeah. Shy came in the room and I was like, brother, you can't be in here right now, brother.
But he surpassed... That was his bar.
Yeah.
That's what he aimed for.
Yeah.
And he surpassed Pryor like 10 times. And that's no shade to Pryor.
Dark-skinned Donnie at that as well,
bro. He had everything on lock.
Smash.
Down.
When you deep it, bro.
They had Tracy... First of all...
Tell them what we're talking about.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Because we're just chatting.
I'm just going to keep it real. When Tracy Ellis Ross came up on the screen...
He was gassed.
I had a party in my pants. But we're talking about Being Eddie, which is... Because it's not November. We're talking about Being Eddie on Netflix.
Yeah.
Can I say I was disappointed?
Really?
I was disappointed.
Interesting take?
I was disappointed.
Why?
Have you seen the Charlie Sheen documentary?
No.
Bro, that was like a 4-3 hour something long.
Right.
Brother.
Same guy who produced it?
I'm not sure.
Right.
But my point is, Edward Murphy.
Hour and 40 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes for a GOAT is disrespectful. Netflix, you're pissing me off.
I should have just done half an hour episodes.
Bro, Netflix, I'm tired of telling Netflix how to do their job, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, okay, just hear me out. Eddie Murphy had errors. He had errors.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy was he wasn't even a star. He was the galaxy.
Yeah. Trailblazer.
Bro, the only people that could stand next to Eddie in them days, and they said it in the documentary, was Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and Prince.
That's crazy.
The Mount Rushmore is 4 heads. He was the fourth one.
When you deep it, SNL.
Bro, that SNL thing, that should have been its own episode.
Yeah, it should have.
Then, when he becomes the Raw and Delirious, you could combine the two as an episode.
Yeah.
We want to see the behind stuff, like how he was getting ready for it.
Yeah.
Why he decided to wear the leather. They touched on it a little bit, but why he wanted to do that. All them things there.
Yeah.
That could be an episode. Then the brother gets called to do 48 Hours.
Mad. Nick Nolte.
While he's doing stand-up, and then he got to the point where this is he's the soil. This was pre-Will Smith, because when Will Smith had his run, where you just stick his name on the poster, and people turn up.
Yeah.
Eddie was Will Smith before Will Smith became Eddie.
Eddie was everyone before everybody.
Bro.
You had, because they spoke about it, you had Morgan Freeman that was after Eddie. The Jamie Foxx's was after Eddie. The Denzel's after Eddie.
And we're not saying he's a better actor than them.
No.
We're just saying whatever door that was there that had to be kicked in, he blew the hinges off to the point they couldn't repair it.
Right off.
This guy, all of a sudden, basketball players are getting sneaker deals.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy made being black so cool and profitable that Hollywood was on their knees
facts.
Trying to get Eddie Murphy into a film.
And they were saying they weren't sure about when they put him in movies, they weren't sure about it, if it would gross, and it overgrossed.
Bruv, Big Chris Rock said the first day Beverly Hills Cop came out,
he went to
see it 3 times. As soon as he walked out, he's like, I want to go watch it again. Went back in, walked out again. I want to watch it one more time. This is, Beverly Hills Cop. I just feel Netflix dropped the ball. This should have been a 10-part documentary because we don't know when we're going to see Eddie Murphy again.
He said he's working on stuff though.
Right. But I just felt like Eddie Murphy is the GOAT. When you have people like Dave Chappelle that's filled in the void of like, well, Eddie Murphy's not on stage doing stand-up, but Dave Chappelle's here. Kevin Hart, Chris Rock. These guys, Jerry Seinfeld's in there. Jamie Foxx. These guys are telling you this guy is the truth.
You know what I love? I'll tell you what I love. The fact that he's still alive. Yeah. The fact that he didn't get caught up in the drugs.
Easy, which he could have done.
The women.
Bro.
Did you see about Studio 654?
44.
Was it 44?
I think it's Studio 44. I think, yeah. Wait, bro.
What's his name?
Robin Williams.
Yeah. No. What is the couple that tried to draw him?
The actor. Some actor said to him, "Hey Eddie, hey Eddie, this is my wife."
Yeah. Yul Brenner and his missus.
Yeah.
Were like, let's go back to the crib.
You know if that was Akaash's wife, she'd have dropped on her knees there and then, bruv. And say to him, let's have a threesome. I got a stud robot in the crib as well, bro. And then Eddie goes, hang on a minute. I think he wanted me to bone his wife.
Yeah.
He did.
And he was like, I should have
done it just so I could say, I'll bone his wife. Bro, this guy said he's next to Robin Williams and another actor, and there's a mountain of blow like Jesus in the club.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like, Robin Williams next to blow.
Yeah.
I would have never thought
Such a talent. Like he could do everything, bro. Sing, dance, create content, film, produce.
Bro.
Comedian. He said, I don't refer to myself as a comedian. I'm an artist.
He is.
I was like, what?
Because he's done everything.
I was like, this guy is a rude
He's
boy.
done voiceover work.
See his yard, brother.
Beautiful.
Flipping it.
That's the financial freedom I'm talking about. You see that?
He got 10 kids, bro. All the bro, it's beautiful to see.
He said he's not an LA guy because he's from New York, right?
Yeah.
He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And he was like, we were shooting so many films out here at one point, but we were renting places and the rent was too high.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I might as well buy a crib.
Yeah. And then
that crib is immaculate. And being in LA and the way it's designed, when that sun hits, it just looks like
it's cold-blooded,
bro.
Mate.
Bro, I was so annoyed. I'm like, this guy was brethren with Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
he was in the video. Do you remember the time?
Yeah.
Where was that in the documentary?
Yeah.
Where was that in the documentary, bro?
Facts.
Where is the episode dedicated to him?
Yeah, I didn't check it like that. I didn't check it like that. I was just so gassed.
Yeah, no.
When I was watching it, I was just so gassed. I didn't even think about that.
Bro, Coming to America and Nutty Professor. He played like 5-6 characters.
Yeah.
We should have had an episode just on that alone, bro. How did he not win an Oscar for playing multiple characters?
Yeah.
He gave Dave Chappelle a platform to perform on. He was in Nutty Professor.
That's right.
Chris Rock said, well, I was working at this bar and Eddie saw me and he goes, when you going on? What time? He goes, I'm not performing tonight. He goes, nah, you're up next. Like he gave so many of these dons a platform. You know, hurt my soul.
What was that?
Because I grew up on Eddie Murphy was my
he's a guy.
He was the guy I grew up on.
Yeah.
Bro, when he was watching SNL,
yes, and
the guy goes, "Hey kids, if you want to make a wish, do it on a falling star." And there was a picture of Eddie Murphy there. I paused it and I was like, "Yo,
it's a disrespect."
The place that you went into and helped build, and then they okay the joke, which is taking shots at you when you're at your lowest.
Yeah, he was like, I don't even blame the actor. He said, I don't even blame the guy.
He blames the house. Yeah, and it's true because they had to okay the joke, and they was like, yeah, that's fine. You could say it about Eddie. What's the chances of Eddie Murphy ever, bro? Now Eddie Murphy's high was so high, bro. It was just like I deep the respect so much that he didn't get phased out and he didn't get caught up in the drugs. And he said he was very self-aware of that.
Like that is so real because everyone else. Do you see when he's talking about burying people,
bro?
You said he had to bury bare actors.
And then some of them, he didn't even work. He was like, so-and-so's passed.
Where's your family?
Let me pay for this. But he doesn't go to them.
He bought headstones for them and everything, bro.
He doesn't go to the funerals. He goes, it's too morbid for him. He'll pay for the service and that. He just doesn't go.
Shout out to Charlie Murphy, man. Rest in peace.
It was nice he was in there.
It's like he was there still.
And it was nice hearing Eddie talk about Charlie.
Yeah.
And him talking about the stories. He's like, yo, I was watching the Chappelle show one day. I'm hearing these stories like, hold on, wait a minute. These are my stories. Like, I was there.
Yeah.
And then I liked that moment where it just, out of all the chaos, it kind of just calmed down.
Yeah.
And he just said, I miss my brother. Because his brother was a security guard.
That's right.
And
punching up bare dons.
Johnny Murphy was like, hey, look, man.
We used to punch
I
up
wasn't a
bare
qualified
man.
security guard. Talk shit about my brother.
Yeah.
I'm knocking you out.
Yeah,
Because I can't go home and Eddie's roughed up. I go home and mom goes to me, so what happened? Why you so... You didn't do that? What'd you... I'm getting my...
He moved cold, though, Eddie Murphy. You never heard Eddie Murphy in any passer, like, behind the scenes. You know, like when you hear superstars or people who make it, all of a sudden are in fights and scrapes or the security getting involved.
Yeah, nah.
He moved slick, bro.
But I don't think there was anywhere he could go that wasn't welcoming.
Yeah.
He literally was Jordan, Ali,
He's a bad
Jackson.
I respect the man so much, man.
And it's just like, bro, like I would have liked an episode where he was the lows, where it's just making a lot of like, for me, the movies, I was just like, damn, they're doing my goat wrong.
Yeah.
But he did bounce back. He did Dolomite, which is a Netflix thing, so you'd think they'd have a whole episode on something they produced,
it's mad.
right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
But yeah, I can't recommend it enough. I'm gonna watch it a couple more times.
Yeah, no, I'm watching it again.
Because there was just too many
You see it, Joe?
funny things in there.
No.
I mean, I had it on in the background, but it wasn't really that.
Yeah.
It didn't move me. I'm not
It's again.
He's Kevin Hart era, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't even rate Kevin Hart.
Damn, who'd you rate?
Who's your favorite comedian?
Ari Spears.
Right.
Dave Chappelle.
He loves
Dave
chaos,
Chappelle's.
man.
Dave Chappelle's. Yeah. Can't argue with that.
You know who's
Like,
good?
Even though he's not a comedian, but Gucci Mane.
Right.
Gucci Mane.
Right. Yeah.
DC Young Fly.
Yeah. The commentators that, I like. Yeah.
When he said Gucci, man, I
you knew.
I knew what time it was.
Yeah, man, I had to hide his phone. Quick.
What time it was. When he said Gucci.
Well, let's wrap up the show. By the way, people recommended that Netflix show. Go watch it.
2026 is going to be a very big year. I'm predicting 2026 we're going to get multiple billion-dollar movies.
Yeah.
We got so many movies coming out.
Avatar out this year.
Yeah. That might make
December.
a biddy.
I said December.
Yeah, next month. But one film that's coming out to mark your calendars for that is definitely going to cause a splash, worldwide splash, is the Michael Jackson movie.
Yes. 100%.
Listen.
Yeah.
I saw the Michael Jackson impersonation community. They're infighting.
Oh, yeah. Of course they are.
Funny.
They're all nutters.
That's funny.
Because they're all mad.
But then that just reminds me, those of you lot that keep throwing around the word, I'm the next Michael, I'm Michael, this Michael, that.
Those of you throwing
Don't
around
worry.
those of you throwing around him and Chris Brown can chat.
Bro,
relax.
April 2026, you lot are going to find out why this guy was one of one. This guy has a whole community of impersonators who literally have their face to look like Michael.
He's a superstar,
trying to make
man.
bread. This guy was one of one.
Like, people fainted, bro. People fainted at his concerts. They had ambulances on deck. That when he left, when he came out on stage and they fainted, they could just cart him off, bruv. It's crazy. He's one of one. So I'm gonna check that out. That's out. What? When?
April 2026.
Okay, let's do that.
Michael's the only artist to have a hit record in 6 consecutive decades.
Bad man.
Listen, I can't.
And he sold records when you sold physical records.
And we're not talking about highest grossing.
We're not talking about streaming.
Nah, we're talking about physical.
Yes.
People parting with their money.
Yes.
Going to Woolworths or wherever you need to go.
Yeah.
And buy a physical CD, bro.
Yep.
I can't stress it. You lot, listen. I'm thinking about what outfit I'm gonna wear to go watch this thing. You know, I can't stress it enough.
We should all go.
This movie.
Let's do it.
Is going
Let's
to
all go together.
people.
Joe, you on it?
I'm gonna go for the movie.
Bro, I can't see. I'm safe. Say no.
There's no bullets in that film, bro. Come on, bro.
Gucci Man's not in it.
Nah, there's no twerking in it.
Okay, say that.
Say
that.
This guy's gonna sit in the front row, bro.
That's right.
This guy's gonna come with a fanny pack,
bro. Hey,
like cashew nuts in it, bro.
He said a fanny pack. A fanny pack with no fanny in it. That's crazy, bro.
Yo,
why do you not get fanny in the fanny pack?
Yeah, that's facts. What's that?
That should come with the pack.
Yeah, studs have fanny packs.
All the time. Bare magnums, innit?
People.
The whiteys.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for passing through.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do, man.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's just a different way. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dons and donettes everywhere.
Studology.
Make sure you check out the show. Don't forget the episode with Chuckie is out now, part 1 and 2. Go check it out. Big up to Jojo Montana the Great.
Yo, do you think studs like curry goat?
Of course they do.
They like meat.
Absolutely.
You sure?
Long meat.
Why do I feel like studs have a vegan diet?
They love them. They love meat, bro. It's like lesbians. Like lesbians as well, bro. Lesbians love meat, bro. Don't get it twisted. Even when they're with a gal, they still got wood with them. It's drilling.
Yo, brother, why is that cock roosting at this time of the night, brother? What's going on? Nah, brother, that must be a stud. That's a stud chicken.
Yo, we'll be back in a fortnight, people. Make sure you lock in. He's been Drizzy Freckles. He's been Drizzy Freckles.
Shaggy man, a stud.
I'm in Morgan Heights. Don't forget to check out the show, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in a fortnight, people. Peace.